In this video, I would like to talk about containers for edible oils. Which type of container is the most suitable for storing edible oil? The vast majority of edible oil on sale are packaged in plastic containers. However, edible oil is not allowed to be stored in plastic barrels for a long time. According to the law of similarity and intermiscibility, storing edible oil in plastic bottles for a long time will cause tiny amount of organic chemical substances to dissolve into the oil. What is the law of similarity and intermiscibility? If the material properties are similar, it will dissolve with each other. Oil and plastic can dissolve with each other because both are organic substances. Therefore, many people will pour out the purchased cooking oil as soon as possible after returning home and store it in other containers. So, today we'll explore which container is the best for edible oil based on its storage requirements and the characteristics of containers. There are 4 things to avoid for edible oil: direct sunlight, air, high temperature, and moisture. When storing edible oil, it's necessary to avoid light, seal tightly, maintain low temperature, and be waterproof. By understanding the 4 avoidance, we can know what kind of container is best for storing oil. When filling edible oil, the bottle opening should be sealed. The container should be placed in a cool, dark, dry, and low temperature place to minimize contact with air and sunlight. First, let's take a look at plastic containers. Using plastic containers to hold edible oil is the worst choice. Plastic containers not only allow light to pass through, but many plastic products contain various harmful substances, making it just an option to hold edible oil for a short period of time. Then we go to check metal containers. Metal containers can protect from light, but metal ions are strong oxidants that can easily cause oxidation and rancidity of oils. As a result, it affects the sensory quality of oils and reduces their nutritional value. Once the oxidation reaction begins, the reaction process will continue until oxygen is depleted, or free radicals combine to produce stable compounds. Thus, metal oil pots are not the best choice. Go to the ceramic containers. Ceramics don't react with oil to produce oxidation. The material is thick and prevents light from entering. However, many ceramic pots on the market have poor sealing design. It's important don't choose the oil pots with poor sealing. Although ceramic material are better storage containers, there are few options available and not many suitable containers. Check this one. Its sealing is not good, although it has a thick wall. This one looks very tight sealing, but it seems not suitable. Let's go to the glass bottles. The glass material has a stable property and will not react with oil. Moreover, many glass containers have proper size and good sealing. Glass oil pots are a good choice. Glass containers on the market have multiple options, easy to obtain, and inexpensive. Like this one bottle for passion fruit juice. It's also very good bottle for holding oil. Shelf life of oils. No matter what container is used to hold edible oil, there is a time limit. Any edible oil has its shelf life. Edible oil that exceeds its shelf life should not be consumed. Experiments were conducted on common edible oils. Samples were selected from newly opened for 3 months, open for 6 months, and 12 months. Their peroxide value were measured. It was found their peroxide value reached 0, 0.25, 0.3, and 0.6 respectively, with 0.25 being the safe critical value. For the peroxide value of edible oil, once the peroxide value exceeds 0.25, it's no longer suitable for consumption. This means that even edible oil with added preservatives, it has an optimal shelf life of only 3 months after unsealing, once this period is exceeded. There is a possibility of health problem due to the rancidity. What edible oil is more prone to spoilage. The rate of deterioration of edible oil is closely related to the oil type. Generally speaking, the higher the content of polyunsaturated fatty acids in the edible oils, the faster their oxidation rate is, such as soybean oil, sunflower seed oil. On the contrary, the lower the content of polyunsaturated fatty acids in edible oils, the slower their oxidation rate is, such as rapeseed oil, peanut oil, and so on. Therefore, it's recommended to consume sunflower seed oil and soybean oil as soon as possible after opening, or choose small capacity packaging as much as possible, while corn oil, rapeseed oil, peanut oil have a slightly longer storing time.